Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do your August 2021 general reading today. I'd like to thank everyone for all the subscribes and comments and likes and shares. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. And also, if you don't know what your moon, rising, or Venus signs are, or even your sun sign, because some people are just drawn to videos, go to the description box and there will be 2 or 3, maybe 4 links down there so that you can go to the sites for those free birth charts, and that will give you your information that you're looking for. Find out what your other signs are. And when you do, then you can watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign videos, and that will give you a more accurate picture about your situation. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you today. Okay, it looks like you are dealing with a Virgo, and Scorpio, Virgo is a earth sign, and this person is, most likely, I'm feeling grounded, but probably not as successful as they would hope to be at the moment. That's the energy I'm pulling from this reading. But most of the time, Capricorns are very in charge of their finances, and they usually have very good money sense and career sense. So I'm not sure about your person. This is just a general reading, but that's who you're dealing with, is someone who's a Virgo, and that is most likely their sun sign. The thing with this situation here that I'm seeing is, that keeps jumping out at me, is the fact that you were just enamored by this person, and then whatever happened, it was like they just beat you down. I don't know how else to explain that or describe it. It's like they beat you down into just until you had to claw your way out. I hate seeing that in a reading, because that is traumatic. It is abusive. But, people can beat you down verbally. They can do it emotionally. They can do it physically. It just depends what type of abusive situation you're in. But it feels to me like it was just like maybe a push or a shove every now and then, and mostly just verbal abuse to keep you knocked down so that you don't think you're anything other than just someone there to, satisfy this person's every need, and to clean the house and cook and clean up the kitchen and take care of the dogs and the kids or whatever. This is just clear as a bell, in the energy. Now, this has happened already. That particular portion of this reading has already happened. You're currently seeking some other way. You're seeking another way. And you're trying to figure out, it's like you're trying to figure out how to get yourself past these thoughts that keep racing in your mind. It's like you can't stop thinking about this person. You can't stop feeling like you're going to walk out on them. If you abandon them, you're going to feel bad, and you're losing sleep over this. You're anxiety ridden over this. It's like you want to leave and go after a better life for yourself while you're still alive on this planet. But you just feel, for some reason, that you would feel guilty, and it's holding you back from moving on and making a better life for yourself. It's holding you back because you can't stop remembering the smile, the little dimpled smile, amazing little gestures they've done in the past. But I want you to think about this, Scorpio. I'm feeling that all of that was a long time ago. I don't think this person's ever showed you any kind of adoration in quite some time. You know, affection maybe now and then, but it's like the adoration's not there. The affection isn't really there either. The gestures to let you know that they care, they love you. It's like none of that's there. You're kind of being treated like a roommate, to be honest. Now, what's coming up for you is just total and utter bliss and happiness. You are going to run across someone who's going to cross your path, and they're going to fulfill all those things that have been neglected by this other person. They're going to fulfill all of the the adoration, the affection, the communication, the sense of love and support and security, all those things that you want to feel cherished. You want to feel cherished in this relationship. And that's what this person that's going to cross your path, that's what they're going to give you. You're going to be so in love with this person. It's beautiful. Your true love card that's coming up for you says, love is not self-seeking. Love is not selfish. This is not love. So this other person, as I was saying, that you're dealing with, you've either completed that or you're still kind of on the tail end of it. They're self-seeking. They're not worried about fulfilling your needs or making you feel loved or cherished or adored or anything. They're just concerned about themselves, and they're never going to change. And that's just the way it is. This person is, I feel like they're just buried in their career, and they've always been that way, and they're always going to be that way. There's nothing you can do to change this person, Scorpio, and that's not a happy ending there with that Virgo, but it is a happy life to come when you cross paths with this other person that's gonna they're gonna fulfill all those desires that you have for a beautiful relationship. The security, the adoration, being cherished, being loved, being communicated with, just all of it's going to be there. And it's because you've done the work and you've come this far, and you see things for what they really are. And if you will just take the leap to get out of this relationship completely and allow yourself to move on, move forward, you will find that you're going to run across someone who is just going to be the apple of your eye, the cat's meow. So what happened here is narcissistic victim abuse syndrome. So you were in a situation with this Virgo that caused you to it caused trauma to you. There's deep-seated trauma here from this Virgo that you are having to deal with. And I would suggest that that is real. That trauma is real. When you're with someone who has actual narcissistic personality disorder, as identified in the DSM-5 in the psychology world, that's a real thing. That is a real disorder. That's what in the psychology world, that's what they tell us, that is a real disorder, and it's a disorder. Now, what I'm going to tell you is, and also before I say this, I'm not dissing the psychology field. They do wonderful things, and they do so much good for people. But what I am telling you is I'm not going to spend the time that I have with you all, educating you about all the different terms and phrases and definitions of all the words that are used when you're dealing with one of these people who causes you to fight with narcissistic victim abuse syndrome for the next several years of your life once you've encountered one for a very long period of time. It doesn't even have to be a long relationship. When you're in a relationship with someone with this disorder, it traumatizes you from the inside out. It can cause physical pain, physical ailments, disease, can cause mental anguish, depression, anxiety, isolation, lack of any strength or will or self-esteem that you ever had can just be zapped out of you. And it's done slowly and methodically and manipulatively. And it happens. It's real. So what I'm not going to do is try to teach you all the words and the phrases and definitions for all the things that are taught by the people in the psychology field or these counselors or any of that. What I'm going to do is tell you this person is not good for you. Whatever is wrong with them, you can't fix. I'm going to save you a lot of time, a lot of years of your life. You can't fix them. So what you need to do is get away from the bad person, allow yourself to receive real and genuine love by someone who knows how to give real and genuine love. And I want you to listen to your heart, but don't forget that your intuition is prominent and knows what it's talking about. When your intuition says, there's a big, huge red flag right there, I want you to listen to that and see the red flag. I want you to receive love from someone who knows how to give it genuinely and listen to your intuition. And I want you to recognize that the next person you encounter, if they happen to throw up all these red flags for you, that is quite possibly the same thing that you're dealing with, trying to heal from now, the narcissistic abuse. Because there is a syndrome that some people go through, and some of them take longer to heal from it than others. But I don't feel that you're going to be one of those people. I feel that you're going to get up, brush yourself off, do whatever you need to do to remind yourself who you are, whether it's take a trip all by yourself around the world or take a trip around the state. Do whatever you need to do to go out there, do the things that you enjoyed doing when you were a child. If you like to pick a wildflower from a field and run barefoot through the sand, do that. Once you communicate with yourself all the things that you need to remind yourself of, and you feel whole and intact again, then you're ready for this big relationship that will be your happily ever after, Scorpio. And that's your message, and it is a beautiful reading. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope I've helped you in some way. Please don't forget to comment so I know I've reached you. And please subscribe. It helps me grow my channel so I can help as many people as possible. And don't forget to watch your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign videos for a greater, broader view of your situation. And I wish you a great August. We'll talk again soon. Have a good month, Scorpio.